Hi everybody, happy Monday. It's Thanksgiving week and I think we should make this an entire week of gratitude because despite everything that's going on in the world and there's a lot of challenges, I do think it's more important than ever to just focus on the things that we're grateful for and thankful for. So every day this week, I'm going to write a list of all the things that I'm grateful for. And of course, at the top of my list is you guys and my partnership with Dan and 60 Up. And of course, Barney is high on the list. Anyway, I am going to launch into a nice, easy warm up and then some beginning board. And I might add on some upper body stuff. We'll see how the timing goes. I'm just going to give it a few more seconds here to see if anybody's going to pop in live with me. I hope so. And I just would love to hear how you all are planning to celebrate your Thanksgiving this year, because I know it's going to look very different. But maybe it's just time to dig a little deeper, go inward. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing more and more meditation every day, really focusing on my breathing. There's so much stress going on around us. And now I woke up to realize that there's a house going up right here. So it's, the banging all day long, as if it's not hard enough to stay home and isolate, right? So I have got to navigate that. And, but you know what? There's always a solution. That's what earplugs are for. That's what music is for. Getting outdoors, going for walks as much as possible. So that's about all I got to say. We're going to get started. Barney, are you ready? Okay, let's do it. I'm going to turn on some music. And first we're just going to go into our nice step. Push that heel into the floor. Warming up those calf muscles. Hi, I see somebody popped in, but I'm blind from back here. But welcome. How are you doing today? You feeling good? What's going on? Just keep pressing for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now stabilize. Let's go into our knee lifts. First, we're going to go nice and slow, just warming up those hip flexors. Keep that board center. Relax your shoulders. I'm just kind of breathing normally here. That's it. And we're going to just do 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're going to warm up our hamstrings. So heel to butt cheek. Keep those knees soft. You can pick up the pace if you like, but we're just warming you up. Think about those hamstrings and use your breath. For 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to step side to side, warming up your outside of your thighs, your abductors. Knees are soft. Hi, welcome. I need to have like a magnifying eyeglass on to see who just popped in. Just starting you out nice and easy on a Monday morning. It's going to be a really pleasant day here in Denver. I think we might even hit 60 today. So far, it's been a very mild, winter outside of that crazy snowstorm we had early on. But we are supposed to get some snow tomorrow. For 4, keep that board center. And one more time, and bring it back to the step. And now we're going to go into calf raises, so stabilize, lift, and lower. Come all the way up on the balls of those feet. Really working into those calf muscles. Exhale up. For 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it at the top. If you want to take one hand off, that's great. If you'd like to try to take both hands off, test your balance. You can always put your hands back down, which I'm going to do. And release. And step it back. We're just going to kick it out. And then we're going to bring our arms out to the side and we're going to do toe touches, warming up those inner thighs. Doesn't matter how high that foot comes. And if this is too difficult, you can just walk in place. Just keep moving. That's the main thing. Just move your body. Four, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now sidestep it again, bring it a little lower. And then we're just going to do a big sweep across the body. Open up your shoulders, your chest, your back. Just with a back toe tap. For 4, and 3, and 2. Last time here. Sidestep it. And then we're going to go back into the step. Press. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just do a 3-tap step. So first we're going to start with, we're going to tap on 1, 2, and 3 and down, and then we're going to switch. So keep that board center. Here we go. Tap, down, tap, down. So first we're hitting 1, then 2, then 3, and down. Take your time. Always maintaining that center balance, relaxing those shoulders. Tap, tap, and switch. Keep that going. And again, you can go slower or you can go faster. It's really up to you. So I apologize in advance if the sound is a little distorted. My wireless mic isn't charging properly, but hopefully it's working okay. It's always something, you know? Technology. Are you technically savvy? Technology savvy? Is that the right phrase? And we're going to do one more on each side. Good, and then back to the step. And then we're going to take our hands off the poles and do those big arm circles back. Use your breath here. 2 more times. Good. Now we're going to go into a V step. So what you're going to do is step up behind the 3 and the 3, then down and down. 3, 3, down and down. Let the board drop, drop, down and down. Step wide, wide, down and down. Keep that going. You got that? Takes a little bit of coordination, but once you get it, you get it. Just getting really comfortable with the board. Focusing a little bit more on our inner thighs here anytime you step wider. And really place that foot. You can slow it way down if you need to. How are you doing? You with me? We're going to do one more of those. And then we're just going to step up and stay up and rock side to side. Keep those knees bent. And go slow or fast. Then when you're feeling comfortable and you think you're ready, engage that core and let's find our center balance. Pick that focal point. Drop those shoulders. Use your breath. You can bend your knees a little bit more if that helps. Excellent. Then drop the board to the side, step down, release the hands and big circles forward with the march or a step, whichever you prefer. Two more times. And good. Okay, now we're going to come around to the side of the board. I'm going to step up with my left foot, make sure the board is dropped. Reach for the front pole, step forward. Now you are going to stay here. Keep that front knee bent. Bring your arms out to the side. Press that back heel into the board, and we're just going to do a trunk twist. So keep pressing your feet into the board. So this is not only testing your balance, but it's also really working on, improving and increasing the mobility in your low back, in your core. So just breathe normally here and relax your abdominals, relax your shoulders down. Keep the knees soft. And if this is too tricky for you, you can do the exact same drill, this trunk twist, just standing on the floor, okay? Just listen to your own body. You're never forcing this. You're only going to your own natural range of motion. And we're just going to do 2 more. You're going to feel this in your shoulders as well. And then release. And then we're going to drop the board forward, step forward, and we're just going to go into a leg extension. So exhale as you extend that leg. I realize part of me is being cut out. Exhale as you extend that leg. Standing leg stays bent. Really think about when you exhale out, squeeze into those quadriceps. This is a great drill, not only to strengthen your quadriceps, but also great for your knees. Lubricate those joints. 4, and 3, and 2, last one. We're gonna hold it and release. Then step down, and we're gonna switch. So step up with your right foot, then your left, drop forward, and then hold it back. Arms out to the sides. Drop your shoulders. And breathing normally, going to your own natural range of motion, trunk twist. Make sure that you're in proper alignment and you're really breathing deeply here. I really love this drill because if you're anything like me and you have low back issues, this really helps to improve and increase mobility, but also build that endurance that we need in our core. It's all about having that strong foundation, isn't it? We're just gonna do 2 more. And then drop the board, step forward, and we're gonna go into that leg extension. Extend. Keep that going. I'm just going to bring this back a little bit. Is that better? A little bit. Extend. Standing leg stays bent. Retract that chin inward. Retract the shoulders. To press the shoulders down. Breathe. For 4, extend. 3, exhale. 2, last one, hold it. Release, step it down and down, bring it back to the center. And let's just kick it out. Keep kicking. These hardwood floors are very slippery. Doesn't matter how high that you kick that leg. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we are going to step up behind the 2 and the 2 and rock side to side. If you want to speed it up, let's do it. A little hip action. Never hurt anybody. Hopefully. For 4, 3, 2, let's find that center balance. Engage the core. Keep those knees bent. Relax the shoulders. And if you feel confident, let's go into our squat. You can do a partial squat or a full squat. It's up to you. Try your best to maintain that center balance. And use your breath. You know, if you have knee pain, knee issues, there's nothing like strengthening your quadriceps that's going to support the knee joint. This is really an anti-aging exercise, working those large muscle groups, you know, really improving that strength and endurance and stamina. For 4 and up. 3. Should feel this right in your glutes when you come down. Last one, hold, hold. And bring it up. Woo, okay, how'd you do? Rock side to side. For 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Then hold the board down, step down. Good. Now feet wide apart. We're going to go into those hamstring curls. Because we just worked your quadriceps. Now I want to focus a little bit on the back of your legs, your hamstrings. And if you want to bring your arms up, pull back. Squeeze into those back muscles. If you don't want to do this, if you don't want to add the arms, that's okay. You can also just use the pulls. You can slow it way down too. It's up to you. Remember, this is about you listening to your body, going at your own pace. But if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, for 4, pull, 3, exhale, 2, and 1, sidestep it here. And then we're going to go back into that step. Come center. Now we're going to go up, we're going to step up and lift the back leg. So we're going to step behind the number 2. So first stabilize. Step behind the 2, let the board drop. Curl, bring it down, center. Step up, drop the board, curl, step down, center. So you're going to keep that going, and when you feel confident to speed it up, it's up to you. You are keeping that leg behind you and really focusing on that hamstring curl. You got it? Good. I wish I could see you guys. Getting our heart rate up a little bit here, which I love. And one more on each side. And then on this next one, we're gonna hold it and we're gonna do repeaters. Relax your shoulders. Don't get your shoulders up here because you're concentrating too hard. I know you are. Release the shoulders. Breathe. Pull those abdominals in tight. Play the piano with your fingers so you're not gripping so darn tight. Standing leg stays bent. Curl. For 4, and 3, and 2, and hold it at the top. Step down, step down. We're gonna switch. Step behind the 2, come up on the ball of that back foot, repeat. Curl. If you want to test your balance, you can always take your hand off. It's a great way to gauge where you're at. But if you do that, pick a focal point on the floor, pull those abs in tight. Sorry for the sniffles. I don't have COVID. I find that anybody sneezing or coughing these days, we automatically think, oh no. It's crazy, right? For 4, and 3, and 2, last one, hold it at the top. If you want to test your balance. My leg is shaking. Shaking and baking. Okay, step down, step down. Let's kick it out. Just release. Work it out a little bit. I want you to get a drink of water. Okay, you probably need one by now. Now what we're going to do is step behind the 1 and the 1, rock side to side. Fast or slow. And when you're ready, we're going to find that center balance. Faster and faster, we're going to just go to it. You got it? For some reason, when I'm this narrow, I have a harder time. Your focus is a little bit more on that outer thigh. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. Then rock side to side. And then what we're going to do is step our right foot on that center line. And we're going to lift the left leg, and then we're going to find that center balance for a one leg balance. Engage your core. Struggling. It's all about patience, isn't it? Patience plus persistence equals progress. Yes. Okay, step it down behind 1 and 1, rock side to side. Give yourself a little break here, breaking the action. And then when you're ready, let's step to the center with the right foot. Lift and find that balance. Then step back behind 1 and 1 and rock side to side. How did you do? You're getting better, right? I bet you are. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, then step it down and down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our bands. I'm grabbing my yellow, and we're gonna put them in the outside slot. Okay? Okay. Got it. Okay, now what we're going to do first is we're going to step on with our left foot, drop the board. We're going to square those shoulders, step back with the right foot for a one-arm row. You ready? Row. Exhale up. Really squeezing into your upper back. Don't pull up on that shoulder. Keep your neck nice and long. If the yellow bands are too easy, you know you got to go up to the green, right? 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Release. Then what we're going to do is step with both feet on the board. Keep your knees bent. We're going to go into a front raise. Exhale up. Keep that elbow soft. This is a little bit more challenging, so you're listening to your body, right? Working that anterior deltoid, the front of the shoulder. 2 more times. Good. Then lock the elbow into your body. Tuck that pelvis under. Pull those shoulder blades back. Depress the shoulders down. Anchor the elbow. And let's go into that one arm biceps curl. Keep that wrist fixed. Exhale out. For 4 and 3, 2, we're going to hold it at the top. Release it slowly. Step down with your right foot. Bring that elbow up to your shoulder and kick it up for a triceps kickback. Again, this is a little more challenging, so if it's too difficult for you, then just drop the band and do the same exact movement. Keep that elbow up, shoulder height, and just use your own resistance and exhale at the top. For 4 and 3, 2, last time here. Good, and we're gonna set that down. And we're gonna switch right away to the other side. Step up with your right, step back with your left. Square those shoulders to the floor, long neck. Here we go, row, exhale up. Five more times, really squeezing into your upper back here. Last 2, then hold it at the top. Release, then you're going to step on with the other foot, tuck that pelvis under, retract that chin inward. Here we go, front raise. This is a little tougher. So again, if it's too challenging for you, then just drop the band, grab a light weight or a soup can or a bottle of water. You can do any of those things. So I'm more limited on this left side. One more time. Whew. Then we're going to lock that elbow in, roll the shoulders back, depress them down, curl it up. You feeling it? Squeeze into those biceps. 2 more times, and hold it at the top. Release it slowly. Step down with your left foot. Hinge from the waist. Bring that elbow up to your shoulder. Kick it up. Now either keep that going, or I'm going to show you an option with the other band. This is the longer band. So you can step on, anchor it, and do the same thing. It gives you a little bit more of a band, more length in the band, so you can have a bigger range of motion. And same with the front raise. Just make sure you have your long band handy in case you need that, right? 2 more times. Release, so there's always that option. should have said that from the beginning. Get a quick drink of water. And then we're going to go back into a step. We're going to do those big arm circles back. Release those shoulders. Two more times. Good. Now we're going to step up to that middle line. We're going to press forward. We're going to come up, lift that back leg, keep that standing leg bent, hold center, breathe, engage your core. How fast can you find your center? And then you're going to step back further, keep that foot right in that middle line, find your center, and when you're ready, just drop down and up for a stationary lunge. This is a challenge. Press. But make sure that knee is tracking right over your ankle. Take your time. You got that? It's a little trickier. Wherever you are, you're doing great. I'm just really proud of you for showing up, because that's what it's about, right? Dressing up, showing up, doing your best. One more time. And good. And then step down, go back into a walk. Big arm circles forward, release. Always grabbing that water if you need it. For 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now we're stepping up with the left foot on that middle line. Press forward, find your center. Come up, find that balance. Breathe. Are you with me? Okay, let's step it all the way back. Find your center. Engage that core, drop those shoulders. Here we go. So it's a vertical drop. Notice I'm not pushing my weight forward. And you can just do a partial. You don't have to go all the way down. If you feel any pain in your knees whatsoever, please stop the exercise and just walk in place, or do the rock side to side on the board. There's always something you could be doing to keep you moving. You could do leg kicks, leg raises. This is a little harder for me on this side. I really feel it. It feels good. And then hold it at the bottom. And stand up. Woo, felt that. Walk away. Here we go. Kick it out. Big arm circles forward. Two more times. And walk. Now we're going to come to the side of the board. Drop the board down. And we're going to step up for stabilize. Step up to that center line, and then up with the other foot. First, just rock side to side. Really think about pressing the heel into the board and then the toes into the board. And then when you're ready, come up into a calf raise and a toe raise. Calf, toe, lift, lift. Really get a full stretch on those calf muscles. Lift, lift. For 4 and 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it at the top. Then look to the right, center, then look to the left, and center. You want to test taking your hand off. Pick a focal point, engage your core. Set the hand down, heels down. How did you do? Rock side to side. I did better than I thought. It's a good feeling, right? 4, 3, 2, and 1, and find your center. And then drop the board, step down, and we're going to go right into the other side. So drop the board, step up to that center line, and step up. So first just rock back and forth, feeling the weight of your feet pressing into the board. And then when you're confident, let's go into that calf raise and toe raise. Lift and lift, lift. Really working those calf muscles and those shins. Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. If you have any issues with your feet, if you feel any pain, then you just need to stop this exercise, but this is a great drill to build that strength and endurance. Lift, lift. 2 more times, and then hold it. And if you're ready, let's try to take our hand off. Engage your core, pick that focal point, breathe. That's all I got on this side. It's funny, I could do the other side better. Whew. And release, rock side to side. And then what we're gonna do is drop the board, step down and step down, and let's go into that hamstring curl. Keep the board center. Just work it out a little bit. Now you can stay with the poles like this, or if you'd like, punch the arms up. Get your heart rate up a little bit if you'd like. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, side to side. That's right. And then just let's march it out, step, step. And we're gonna go into another set of rows. So first we're stabilizing. Drop the board, step up with your left foot. Square those shoulders. Here we go. Exhale up. Five more times. Then hold it at the top. Release, step right into the back of the board, lock that elbow in, and curl. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Release it slowly. Set that back on the handle, and we're going to switch to the other side. Grab your handle, step back with the opposite foot, square those shoulders. Here we go. So really isolating the left side of the upper back here. Two more times, and hold it at the top. Then step forward, lock that elbow in, retract those shoulders down, depress them down, tuck that pelvis under, exhale up. Five, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, and release. Good, now we're gonna grab that longer band, hopefully you have it handy. Step on with your feet, stabilize it, lock that elbow into your side, tuck that pelvis under and go into your front raise. If this is too easy, then you can do it on the board like we did the first go around. Look at how stable I am. Think about your body as a piece of Nautilus equipment. Because if you really want to stabilize as much as possible, because we just want to focus on right now, the front of your shoulder, that anterior deltoid. 2 more times. Good, then we're gonna bring that elbow up, shoulder height, kick it up, extend. How are you doing? This is a lot harder. 4, exhale, 3, 2, last one. Whew, okay, and shake that out. And we're gonna switch right away to the other side, so step on with both feet, secure it. Tuck that pelvis under. Here we go. Control. Use your breath. If you're straining at all, please stop the exercise. You can also step back with one leg and give yourself even more range of motion if you like. One more. And then we're going to bring that elbow up. Keep the shoulders square. Here we go. Kick it up. See how my neck isn't cocked up like this or tucked? Keeping a neutral neck, long neck. And just focusing on the back of my arm, my triceps. Squeeze at the top. Use your breath. 2 more times. And release. Well, I felt that one. It's nice to have the longer band because we can just grab it wide, lift and bring it down. Go into your step, your cool down. Just nice and easy. And then just hold it at the top. Of course, if you didn't have your band, that's okay. Just grab a towel or just bring your arms up and interlock your fingers or just whatever feels good for you, just stretch it out. And release, and then grab a drink of water. We're gonna wind it down. So first, hands on top, feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna walk back, lengthen your arms. Bend those knees, hinge from the waist, and let's do our cat-cow. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, draw the abdominals in tight. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Again. Just go at your own pace here. Such a great low back drill. Really fuel this drill with your breath. One more. And then just walk back even further. And we're just going to go into that low back stretch. Push your hips back. And just focus on your breath. And slowly bringing it up to standing, walking forward. Drop the board, step right close to the back of the board. Bring your right knee up, grab your ankle, knees together. Tuck that pelvis under and breathe into your quadricep. Your quadriceps, the front of your thigh, breathe deeply. Trying to keep those knees on the same level. And the more you press your hip forward, the deeper you're going to get that stretch. But again, we never force a stretch. You shouldn't feel pain. You just want to feel it to the point of a nice stretch and then breathe into it. And then you're gonna step all the way back for a calf stretch. Push that heel into the floor and breathe. And then bring it up and step to the other side. Bring that knee up, grab your ankle, knees together, tuck that pelvis under. And step all the way back for a calf stretch. And then slowly stepping forward, let's do a chest stretch. Roll the shoulders back, drop the shoulders, lift those arms, tuck the pelvis under. If this stretch is too tricky for you, then interlock your fingers behind your head, press those elbows back, and breathe. I like this one because I like to dig my thumbs into those knots in the back of my neck and give myself a little massage while I'm at it. So tight back here. Release and sweep, sweep, release. And then we're going into our shoulder stretch. Breathe. And release. Just let it go. And switch sides. And release. And then let's stretch out our triceps. So take the hand on that elbow, press it down the middle of your back. Push your head into your arms. Retract your chin inward. Tucking that pelvis under. And release gently, and circle, release, release, and switching. Are you taking long, slow, healing breaths? Are you filling those lungs with that breath in? And release, and circle, release. Just let it go. And we're going to go into a hamstring stretch. So bring that heel up on that middle line, toe up. Hinge from the waist, keep that chest up, put your hand on your thigh. Now if you don't want to do it up on the board, you know you can just do it standing on the floor. I like to use the poles though because, you know, yes, you have to find your center balance, but you can definitely lean deeper into it, but try to keep that leg straight. And then slowly release out of that and switch. Hinge from the waist. Put your hand on your thigh if you like. Keep that neutral spine. Breathe into those tight hamstrings. And then slowly bring it up. And let's just release the hip. Just come up on the ball of that foot. And release. Release it out to the side. And then other side. And then stand to the side of the board, drop the board. Let's just do a leg swing. Release, release. Standing leg stays bent, hips stay forward. One more, and we're switching. Should really feel good. One more time, and then bring it center, and let's just do a supported side reach. Exhale, and extend. And switch. And release. Roll those shoulders up and back. And give yourself a big hug, because you deserve it. How did you do? How did you do today? Craig, you're challenged. Challenge is good, but you know what you have to do. You have to listen to your own body. I'm just setting a structure. But that doesn't mean you have to go at my pace, right? Vicki, you're gonna work out with me later, slow start. I get it. I get it. Alan, you're watching. Hi, Betsy. How are you doing? That's all the comments I can see on the screen. But, you know, I'm not gonna see you guys until Friday after Thanksgiving. So I just want to wish you all a very safe and beautiful Thanksgiving, however you're spending it. You know, just, again, this is gratitude week, right? So maybe we get out our journals and we just write down everything we're thankful for all of our blessings. And just know that every day we're getting stronger and healthier. We're taking care of ourselves. And I just am so proud of you guys. You know, I wish I could just give you all a big high five. Ildi, I'm so glad. You know, me too. I am learning the same thing, like where I'm really challenged with my balance. You know, before I got the 60-up board, I just kind of thought that my balance was pretty good, you know. But when I'm trying these different exercises, I notice definitely what I need work on. Bob, you're welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Sending you all lots of love, big hugs. See you on Friday. Bye.